Hello, my name is Jamie Irvin. I'm the host of the Heavy Duty Parts Report. You're watching a 5-part video series all about sales and marketing fundamentals for heavy duty parts companies. This is the fifth and final video, and I'm going to talk about rule number 5. Up until now, we've talked about how you shouldn't talk about yourself. You shouldn't talk about your company at the beginning of the sales or marketing effort. You don't want to talk about your product's features and benefits, but rather you want to deepen their understanding of the problems that they have. This demonstrates your deep understanding of the customer and what they're experiencing. And then rule number 3, you want to deepen the understanding of the economic impact of that problem, and you want to talk about the different ways that people have tried to solve this difficult problem. Now we're moving into video 4, where we're really giving them the opportunity to self-select based on the criteria of how one company has tried to solve this problem over another, and you're now introducing them to the economic upside of solving that problem that they have in the way that you solve it, and why that's beneficial for the customer. It's all focused on the customer. But even if you do all of that correctly, where I see a lot of people making mistakes and really costing themselves a lot of business is right at the end. Now, sales training of the past has told us that if we don't ask for the business, we won't get it. And there has been a lot of discussion around how to properly close a deal. The reality is, though, is that whole mindset of trying to close the deal fundamentally goes against the way we're hardwired in our brains and the way that we think and the way that we react subconsciously. You see, when people lean in towards you, the instinct for us is to lean back. Think about when we were younger and we were dating. The harder you tried to get a girl or a boy, usually the less success you had. But when you weren't really looking, isn't that when you met someone? Why is that? Because it's hardwired into us. There's something very deep inside of us in the way that we're hardwired that makes us be intrigued by things, but if they move towards us, we're very cautious and we move away from that. So in the sales context, in the marketing context, the harder that we try to convince someone to do business with us, the less likely they're going to do business with us. So what do? Well, we do something very counterintuitive. Instead of leaning towards the customer, leaning in and asking for the business, we're going to, at that very moment, do something they're not expecting. We're going to back up a little bit. We're going to pull away a little bit. This is really, really important. And how you do it, in essence, is by explaining to the customer that this is the moment in time where you are going to choose whether you do business with them. Now, you can't say that, right? If you say that, you're liable to get thrown out, or they're going to delete your marketing, they're going to cancel their subscription to your email list, whatever. What you do at this point is you tell the customer, Mr. Customer, Mrs. Customer, I've talked about you, I've talked about your problem, I've talked about the economic impact of that problem. I've explained to you why it's hard to solve the problem and given you the list of different kinds of solutions that are available, and you're still here, which means I think that you are interested in the solution that we offer. I'd like to hear from you how you see our solution working in your business. And then, as Brian Tracy always taught me, you use silence at that point to your advantage. You just go quiet. You do not speak again until your prospect fully expresses themselves. And in that expression, you're going to get all the information you need to understand whether or not this is someone you want to do business with. And then you move through the natural progression from that point, which of course involves talking about different components of the deal. You're probably going to talk about price. You're going to talk about deliverables. You're going to talk about how it all comes together. This isn't about being arbitrary or being, trying to elevate yourself to a place that you don't really deserve to be. You still want to have a working relationship with your customers. But at this moment, by putting the onus on the customer to explain to you how they would use your solution in their business, it's a completely different experience. And it is one that is highly effective. I've used it myself for my own business. I've seen others use it in their business, and I think you should use it in yours. My name is Jamie Irvin. I'm the host of the Heavy Duty Parts Report, and each week I interview heavy duty parts manufacturers and subject matter experts. We talk about the industry. If you don't want to miss out on any content, go over to heavydutypartsreport.com, hit the subscribe button so you won't miss out. And if you're interested in working with me directly to learn more about how to use these tactics, how to use this strategy of sales and marketing to improve your business, go over to heavydutypartsreport.com. You can hit the contact button, and there you'll be able to book an appointment with me, and we can talk about your situation, talk about your problems. We'll talk about the economic impact of not solving this problem. We'll review the different options that are available, and I'll be asking you how you see my solution working in your business. Talk to you later. Bye. You can watch our next video. Make sure to click the like button, write a comment, and don't forget to subscribe.